It's the Narc Bully King, King David. Gloves on. Look at that sky. Let's go. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. Shout out to my new subscribers, my old school subscribers. The channel's growing quickly. You know, sorry you guys. I normally take Saturdays off, but you know, when I keep checking on the channel, because I never check in on the channel. Might be some people that pop up randomly. Not so randomly. I like to check in on the analytical side of the channel. I really don't look at anything else. And I see the analytics, man, the channel's growing really quick. Quicker than I could have ever expected. Shout out to the men out there that made that happen. It's all about the men on this channel. Y'all made it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? Learn from my mistakes. You know, I do apologize for not making King David the Chosen a man channel. But don't you worry, it'll never happen again. You know what I'm saying? I have never seen growth like this. You guys, our channel is growing so fast that, well, honestly, all three of the channels are y'all's. But right now, y'all are leaning more in on this one, the Narc Bully channel. But you're also growing the podcast channel. I have some new stuff coming there too. It's going to be a little bit different, give you some variety. But I've never seen growth like this. Shout out to the channel for hitting over 500. Just a couple weeks ago, we were like at 200 or something like that, or 150. So you guys are growing the channel exponentially. And I'm not even going to get started on the watch hours. Y'all got those watch hours running them up. I'm going to tell you, it's a brand new channel. It's been going for like 3 months. And I'm almost at my watch hours to be monetized. And y'all just did that. Like I'm talking in the past 2 weeks, like I'm almost monetized, y'all. Like, you running up the subscribers. So we're going on 600 subscribers. You guys did that in less than 2 weeks. What do you think is going to happen in the next 2 weeks? It's going to be well over 1,000. And on top of that, you guys are watching the videos, the numbers are running up. You know what I'm saying? We're spreading through the algorithm. You know what I mean? Like, I appreciate y'all. So I'm gonna take a moment out to say I appreciate the men that's making this channel possible. The few ladies that's watching, but it's 90-something% men. And I'm gonna tell you, and I'm telling you that 90-something% men, you're seeing the growth of the channel. I mean, I took a chance and you guys are supporting me, man, and I appreciate that. So I'm gonna keep dropping content as much as I possibly can. Of course I'm gonna do that. We'll probably be fully monetized before the end of the month. My birthday is Monday. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are dope, man. I'm gonna be able to bring in my birthday more than likely with 1,000 subscribers. And you know what I'm saying? Or close to it. And definitely the watch hour. So, my birthday's on the 21st. Salute to all the Leos out there and the Virgos and whatever in August. But you know what I mean? Y'all are dope, man. So I want to talk to y'all real quick about something. As dope as y'all are, you have a lot of haters out there, and I want to talk about, I know I normally get on about the women and da-da-da-da-da, but we're talking about the dudes today. I want to talk about these hating dudes out there, right? And I can only mainly speak about black dudes, but other ethnic groups, switch the race, make it apply if it works. If it, it don't apply, let it fly, right? Hey, what's going on, homie? What's going on? Hey, man, I just wanted to shout y'all out, man. Really, honestly, that's what the video's about, because y'all got the channel growing so fast. Shout out to y'all for hitting over 500, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going on 600 subscribers. I looked at it just the other day. We were like at 400 and something. Y'all are making it do what it do. Y'all are definitely showing that when men work together, we get shit done. Without a doubt, y'all are showing it. Like all the women that watch, because a lot of women watch. They want to see me fail, because they don't want to see men coming together and working together. And I made the channel all about men. Man, they hate the channel. It ain't stopping nothing. It ain't stopping a damn thing. Y'all growing this channel so fast, they're getting mad. They're getting mad. They're getting mad like, how in the, what the, because men can't relate with what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to go on some semen retention because the women out there have lost their minds. And so as a man, you got to figure something out. Don't want to keep chasing these women who everybody's dipping into. What's the reward? What did I get from this? Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing all this chasing to get it. And I know that Tyrone done got it. And word on the street is Pookie done got it. You know what I'm saying? And I know for a fact Day done got it. So why in the world am I going, why do I need to, what are we doing here? There's something weird about that. There's something weird about that, gentlemen. We don't need to be trying to dip inside the same women. We don't need to be doing that. A man needs to have his own castle and his own, you know what I'm saying, his own woman. We don't need to be dipping in all these women that's been there. Nah, we're going to hold off on that. But we're going to talk about these hating dudes for a second, right? While you on your ascend, you know, I'm talking to the black men out here, but hey, listen, other ethnic groups, I can't speak on y'all because I'm not y'all. It'd be kind of weird and disrespectful, right? I'm not going to speak on it, but I am telling you, more than likely it applies, so switch the race. But anyway, hey, bro, when you out here on your way up, black dudes gonna hate on you the most. They gonna hate on you the most. They gonna hate on you the most. And we already know that, right? But you just don't know the level. See, these sneaky black dudes are the reason why black women be so mad at us. Because I start to see them now. Old sneaky punk ass type black dudes, right? Like throw the rock and hide their hand, like sit in the background with their Becky, you know what I'm saying? And be having Becky do all the work, you know, while he's feeding in her ear. And, you know, Becky's like, well, I got this smooth, cool black guy. And she don't even know he ain't cool. He ain't got no, he don't rock with us. We don't rock with him. You know what I'm saying? He's some dirtbag that, you know, we probably ostracized, and he sees me being somebody that probably he would want to be, or probably one of the guys that he was trying to copy and got caught. And, you know, since I don't know these people, you know, you don't know these people, they can sit in the background and throw rocks, watching your content, whatever you're posting, because pretty much everybody's on social media in some type of way. Watching your content, hating on you, throwing rocks, hiding their hand, and they'll be real quick. There's like two types. One studies you, even sometimes try to befriend you. You know, these are the ones that be like, hey, what's going on, bro? And looking at your stuff, mimicking everything you do. And the other type, they turn their back on you, act like you don't even exist. Act like you ain't even there. Try to think if they can turn their back on you hard enough, then you'll just go away or something. Weirdos, man. Yeah, you got it going on then. That's exactly the reason why. Listen, look, when you're on semen retention, the energy you're putting off, man, only another guy that's a Sigma on semen retention will understand, right? Because apparently there's a power that's emitted, man. Like you have this aura. Think about yourself like a Dragon Ball Z character. And you know, I know these women like making fun of me or whatever, so I'm giving them material. Think about yourself like a Dragon Ball Z character anyway, right? So you already ascended. So let's think about yourself like ascended, saying you have this aura around you instead of the blonde hair and trying to, you know, make that into a thing to be and whatever. Nah, your thick black hair, you know what I'm saying? That sticks up and goes, you know what I'm saying, towards the sun, grows towards the sun. You're thinking about that, right? So you taking in all the sunlight, you grounding, you're doing everything that the Bible and everything that you know as a human being to do to make you a better person. And the problem with that is other lower level men cannot do what you do. They know what they're supposed to do, but they don't have it in them to do it. And you do. And it's like, oh, they have some parts of it, but they don't have the full spectrum, the full round robin, you know, the full, you know, like got it together, you know, you got your frame together, you got your face game going on, making it unique, knowing. And the more you work out, the more you rebuild your body builds yourself up stronger. My jawline has been coming in like crazy the past 2 years I've been lifting. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking like a black Giga Chad, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, put me on the cover or something. You know what I mean? Look at that. Look at that. Gentlemen, I'm telling you, you got this thing going on and you're constantly upgrading the way of being supposed to. You're always reading something, you know, whether you're reading you do spend time to read a book all the time, you know what I mean? Get lost in a book, but you also like to go in nature and recharge yourself in Mother Nature, right? So you know how to go into Mother Nature and get along with Mother Nature, recharge it. I mean, you're just like the ultimate man. You're like the ultimate man. You're basically a walking superhero. What do you expect, gentlemen? What do you expect? These lower level men are like, where they make this? Where they make this model at? Get him out of here. He's making all of us look bad. I'm a manager, damn it. I'm a manager somewhere. Get this superhero, entrepreneur, Batman figure out of here. You know what I'm saying? What is this? This guy's over here running around, being a philanthropist during the day and cracking heads against, you know what I'm saying, you know, verbally against narcissists at night. What's going on? You know, what's up, black man? You know what I'm saying? What's up? You know what I mean? You be pissing people off. And that's why dudes can't stand you. Now, other guys that are Sigmas, like my homeboy Moon, which I'm going to start doing this podcast with him, he's a Sigma. He don't care what I do. He don't care what I have going on. Bruh's like a man. He's like a preacher. He's like a life coach. He has like multiple teams that he, you know what I'm saying. Then he has his homeboys he be playing. He be doing it all, right? He's a Sigma. So I call him up. I'm doing whatever. You know, be chopping it up, whatever. He don't even bring up what he does. He's not in any kind of way insecure at all. That's why I rock with Moon, man. You know what I'm saying? Dudes that get insecure with you, that's what happens, man. And a lot of times it's black dudes, or you know, gentlemen, if you're another race, make it apply. It's a lot of times guys within your own race, because you know, with black guys, they still got that one Negro type mentality. It can be only one Negro. There's only room for one. Nah, bro, we all have our own unique abilities, and we're supposed to come together, man, work together, build together. You know what I'm saying? Make things safer for everybody. You know, make things more streamlined, working, you know what I'm saying, smarter, you know, and less harder. You know what I mean? However you want to phrase it. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it's that I'm still working on that. I think all the time they like us, but they don't want to like us sometimes, because okay, women just don't want you to think, you know what I'm saying? They don't want you thinking. I don't care what they say, they don't like you thinking too much, because I'm gonna be honest with you, most women enter a relationship through manipulation and they don't realize it, right? I'm really into the psychology of this thing, right? They manipulate you through the makeup, you know what I'm saying? They're literally wearing a mask, and then we'll call you out and say, oh, you're a narcissist, you're wearing a mask. Lady, you're wearing a mask on your freaking face, man. I'm trying not to cuss. On your freaking face. Literally a mask. You'd have to go wash all that crap off to have a conversation with me, you know what I'm saying, showing me who you really are, right? And you have to be comfortable with that regular face. So, you know, like a lot of times, man, they get insecure, because when you're a man and you like, being handsome ain't just about like looking the traditional sense of handsome. You can redefine what handsome is if you're a man, because you're going to forge reality around yourself, because you have the seed of life in you. And once you understand that concept, because what reality does, especially right now, they're talking about, oh, woman's mother and woman's, you know, man, possibly so. What does that got to do with us? Let them be mother, whatever. What are we? We got to figure out what we are, and we got to work on that, and stop listening to them tell us what we are and what we're not. I don't give a damn what you are, lady. Be that, but you're not the Mother Earth of the old or nothing. No, you ain't. You ain't got that. You sleep with too many men. No, you're not. Not like my mom or anybody. No, no, you're not. Don't conflate. You're just a female. You know what I'm saying? Some of them lower level than that. You know? Nah, we're going to do better than that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to define what, you know, masculinity is, what being back in the day, it was not about your features. See, they've done made everything soft. So a masculine man has to be all handsome in the face, what they consider to be the standard of handsome. No, man, back in the day, we had a rugged handsomeness about us. We get out there and get shit done, and then women would base us, how we looked or whatever, off of how we got things done. You know what I'm saying? How we moved, how we dressed, how we act, you know what I'm saying? Our charisma, things of that nature. This goofy stuff where they're looking at our faces and trying to tear us apart like they do each other. We're not women. We don't care about that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm very handsome. I'm not gonna say I don't care, because I don't want to mess up a guy's blessing, but you know, why would I be working on every other part of me if I thought that, oh, my look's gonna carry me all the way through and that's all that should matter? It's not. As a man, you should be working on all aspects of you to be the most well-rounded leader you can be for your family, for your community, or whatever you're doing. You should never be trying to just get by. You're a man. You lead. What are you just getting by for? Man, how are you not trying to be the best version of yourself every day? Trying to get up earlier, trying to work out harder, trying to, you know, read those books more, or even watching YouTube tutorials and learning. Like, listen, John Bones Jones, the UFC GOAT, the greatest MMA fighter to ever live, and I would dare anybody in the comments to argue that he is the freaking greatest, and they always taking steroids back then, so don't even come with that, okay? John Jones has the most unique style of MMA, and everybody mimics it. But guess how he taught it? He taught himself off YouTube videos. If that ain't Sigma, I don't know what is. See, John Bones Jones is a Sigma, and they want to make him out to be this bad guy because he don't let no one get into his mental. He's very calculated. You can watch when he fights. You know, like as a Sigma, when things are about to go down, everything slows down. And all you do is think. And you start being able to come up with different ways to handle the situation in your head while it's going down, you know, simultaneously. All at the same time. But everybody is freaking out, but you're just, as it's going down, everything slows down and you're thinking your way through it, you know, coming up with all these different kind of scenarios and ways to get out of it. Confirmation. And then the right one pops up in your head and you're doing this simultaneously. See, that's what a Sigma is. And I can see that in John Jones. I can see when he's fighting, he's watching his opponent and he's visualizing different ways he's going to come at him. And you know what I'm saying? And he's thinking about how he's going to counter. You know what I mean? I can see all of that. What we got going on here? We got somebody talking up here. Yeah, I think that there's some women out there, because there has to be. There's some ladies, very few, but that Jezebel spirit, like you just said. You know what I'm saying? See, that's a Sigma right there. You see how that Sigma came back and was like, the Jezebel at least. Right? He's like, let me make sure I didn't say all women. That's how a Sigma moves. He like, listen, we all love women. And we got to want to believe that there's a good couple ladies out there. But the Jezebel spirit's done taken over most of them. And we all know that women don't want to take accountability. And guess what that means? When they don't take accountability, and society's saying, be a feminist and get and rack up the bodies. And if they have a problem with it, they're misogynistic. Yeah. And that makes sense to them. It makes absolutely no sense. It makes none. It makes none. When you hear that kind of stuff, you know you're listening to people that don't want to take accountability, and you know that the world is messed up. You got to take a step back and just work on yourself, because the opposite end is not working with you right now, right? But once we redefine what men want, because they think they got it in the bag, we're all dirt bags, we'll sleep with anybody, blah, 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 blah. No, ho. I mean, no, lady. We want women. So we're going to redefine this whole, we'll just sleep around culture. We don't want you sleeping around with everybody. I don't want to stick my stick in anything that's been taking sticks from anybody, and a Pookie and a Ray that could be wiping his ass from back to front, running around here, getting STDs or God knows what while he's, you know, bumming it on some woman's couch. I ain't got time for that kind of stuff. These women have no sense. So since they have no sense, let's get our money right, man. Put ourselves in a different tax bracket. And as we level up, we get a different level of woman, and we're gonna probably have women that kind of are worried about consequences of their actions. Like, well, shoot, I got a reputation. Well, shoot, you know, I'm making pretty good money. I can't be doing this and that and the third. I can't be being loose like that and this and that. They'll be thinking differently. That's what I'm doing. I'm leveling up. What do you be hearing about these celebrities? You know, they be cheating and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I just keep bringing up these two celebrities because right now I'm thinking about them a lot. I don't know, I'm thinking about me. Like the Cardi B's and the Nicki Minaj's, you don't hear nothing about them cheating or nothing like that, really. They're still like, you know, having their city girl life every now and again, but they're professionals. They you know what I'm saying, talk with the men, all that kind of stuff, You know, they're not out there being wild and stupid and loose. And man, the way that they were rapping compared to the way they rap after being married, completely different. Completely putting respect on their men's name to some type of capacity. All the stuff they do on talk shows, they got to do something to make money. You know what I'm saying? They got to do something to make money. Respectful women. So as you level up, you'll be in a different caliber, you know what I'm saying, a woman. You'll be meeting a different caliber of woman, a higher caliber of woman that's not going to be out here so loose and loose in the mouth, right? Talking and all that, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It don't do her no good. She'll realize that, like, all this talking ain't doing me no good. I feel good in the moment, but I still don't have a better man. Still Pookie got her, you know, cheeks in the air. You know what I'm saying? And then whenever she feels like there's something going on there, you know what I'm saying, his phone's going off, getting a text message, and he's hopping up in his car that he borrowed from his mom, riding out to his next destination. And she's sitting there watching you online, leaving some hateful comment because she's mad she can't have a you. Well, stop giving yourself to Pookie. Have some self-discipline, so whenever a real man's talking to you, you stop saying a bunch of nonsense because you want to feel good. You're like, I kind of want him to stay around. I'll keep my mouth shut. You know what I'm saying? And he might stick around. Otherwise, these women right now, boy, they be just da-da-da-da-da. And you just be like, man, you ain't got no real man. You ain't never had no real man. And I'm not going to be the first. I'm not here to, especially when they be talking, if you want a real woman, that's how they be talking to. You want a real woman, you got to tame me. You gotta prove to me you a man. What are we talking about here? Prison rules. Listen, any woman that's telling you how to be a man and is talking that prison type of stuff, you are a real man that likes a feminine woman. Any woman that's telling you she's like a masculine woman, bro, you might be DL, man. Just accept it, right? If you want some woman telling you what to do and how to do it and all that, and then you might have a problem with yourself. Any real man out there, you start hearing that nonsense, you be like, what? Why would I deal with you? Get on, man. I don't care how you look in your pictures with your filters and your body morphers and all that stuff and your makeup. We don't even know if you washed your ass before you made that video. So, and as trifling as these women be, man, come on. They will put some clean clothes on a dirty body real quick. So what we're not going to do is put them on some pedestal like they're some queen goddess they're calling themselves. Listen, if they want to believe themselves to be that, then get with each other and start crunching and munching and leave us out of it, okay? Because there's a few ladies out there that want real men that lead. We're not going to be led by females, man. All that nonsense, all that yin yang, all that talking, chatter. We don't hear all that stupid stuff. Where's your man at? Where's the proof in the pudding of what you're saying? You're doing a lot of talking and you're a boss this and boss that, but you're still on the lookout for a man. And everybody knows women are built to want a family. That's why they make babies. So all this nonsense about that's not what we're in, or whatever. You're going against nature, and you know, we'll see how that works out for you, because as us being heterosexual men, I don't want none of these women talking this new age BS. The modern woman's just a narcissist, and they have a really shifty, crafty way of trying to convince you to take them. Codependent losers. They don't even know how to do nothing right, man. So I don't want to hear it, man. If they're doing things right, then why don't they have a successful relationship, man? Outside of what they call with God. They have no kind of proof to back it up. There's no man, there's no ex that you can talk to that probably is like, ah, she's worthless. So just, you know, and those hating dudes, real quick before I go, you know what I'm saying? Listen, like I said, they're going to be the ones that either get in your friends list, study you, and then if you look at them, they'll start looking like you, right? But they don't even really interact with you that much. And the other type is one that turns their back on you altogether when they know that you're around because your name's getting around the community, but they're not trying to reach out or nothing like that. Don't let none of that faze you. Know that that means that they see you as a threat. And unfortunately, whenever you're on your way up with that one Negro type of mentality, it's not going to change. But don't worry about it. That just means you're doing something right. You know what I mean? And again, we're Sigmas, they're betas and alphas. They think that you're going to be like them and need somebody to help you, support you, back you up. They don't know you are an army and a force all by yourself. You're a movement all by yourself. As a matter of fact, you like for people to get out of your way. You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting in your way or making suggestions and giving you their opinion. Because I'm going to tell you something real quick before I go, because it don't take much to say about this. Humble who? Anybody that calls themselves humbling you, you think about it. And I don't care how they craft it, because they're going to be real crafty with it. Like, well, you know, some people, no. No one has the right to humble anybody. So when you're calling yourself humbling anybody, then you're wrong. Period. Point blank. So don't try to call it anything other than that. Even if you feel like somebody's wrong, hey, what's up? Even when confirmation, you know, even when you think that somebody's wrong, who said it's your job to humble them? The devil, not God. God don't talk like that. If anything, God will probably tell you to be the example so that they might, you know what I'm saying, look to you as a role model type and change, but not humble somebody. It's the devil working through you, boy. You know what I'm saying? So any dude that calls himself trying to humble you or has a problem with the way that you are as a man, that is a hater. And if they don't want to be man enough to say, I just don't like you, you know what I'm saying, then they're also a coward. So you treat them as such, however you see fit. I don't tell a man how to be a man, but over here on the Sigmas, you know, where we are, we don't take no crap from no man. I'm not telling you to run around and start nothing or whatever, but I'm telling you the Sigma, we always finish it our type of way. And it ain't got to be fisticuffs, okay? We're the kind of people that you don't want us to get started on you. You know what I mean? What can I do for you? see what's going on out here. What?
How far is it to Hendersonville from
Um, what part of Hendersonville?
here?
What part of Hendersonville? Just like right.
Go straight down to the right.
I'd probably say, depending on traffic, 16 to 20 minutes. Yeah, cause like a little town in between. So yeah, I feel like 16 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, man. You stay blessed. Stay blessed. Yeah, I highly doubt he don't know where he's at. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's that. Plus, you know, it's not really hard to get there. That town, it's right down the road. You go straight. Yeah, if you're trying to help people out, save your seed. Save your seed. You know, use it towards helping people. Don't be out here running through these women because they take your seed and they run around with your power. You know what I'm saying? You give it some scallywag your power, and you know, if she starts mentally manipulating you, you're the one to blame because you're out here giving it to these randos. Yeah, you're gonna attract people to you. You have grown ass men while you're trying to check out in line, like standing close, and you like because they feel safe. They don't even know it, and you just be like, bro, give me my 5 feet, man. Like, chill out. The line ain't gonna move any faster. You know what I mean? You seen that random older white gentleman stop here and ask me how to get to the next town over? You know what I'm saying? So, like the kind of guy normally that kind of guy would approach. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here wearing black and stuff. Well, I mean, I'm kind of wearing a lot of bright colors. Maybe you thought. You know what I'm saying? But hey, look, when you got that glow about you, man, you know, you're inviting the people, but it also brings in a lot of jealous folks. But I don't want to hold y'all too much longer, man. You know, I shouldn't have went over 20 something minutes. I think like 22, 23 is about, but whatever. You know, I'll be dropping videos all throughout tomorrow and whatnot. But just be on the lookout for that. A black screen. Yeah, they'll get energized up, man. You mess on to give them your seed, man. They'll be ready to go run a marathon, and you'll be put out because like they're energy vampires or narcissists. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But yeah, I'm not gonna hold y'all too much longer. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all do what you do. I'm probably going to get on TikTok, go live, work out or something. Yeah, probably work out. But yeah, just don't let anybody humble you. And any of the women out here, don't listen to anything they say. And if you got any so-called friend or homeboy or whatever, family member, any dude, period, that has something to say about what you're doing as a man, that's a hater. He ain't got no business worrying about what you do. You ain't hurting nobody. So any man in your business, you already know that's a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? That's a straight weirdo. I don't know if he's straight, but it's a weirdo. So don't pay him no never mind. You know that's a hidden enemy. Confirmation, that's a hidden enemy, and you might have to handle your business one day with him. That's all I know. Some guy giving me his opinion about me, and it's some criticism, because understand this, gentlemen, any criticism, opinion, or advice that's not asked for, that's hate. Remember that. If you didn't ask for it, why are they giving it to you? And why are they thinking about you like that outside of the conversations that you have to come up with that, you know what I'm saying, thought? You know what I mean? That means they're thinking about you and thinking about ways that you should be doing things outside of the conversations you're having with them in person. Why is he doing it? Why are you doing that? That's weird. So think about that. Anytime some guy has some criticism for you, you know, because that's how I should have do down real quick. Because any dude knows me, you don't criticize me. So some guys like, yeah, well, I think like, bruh, you're not a woman. I'm not about to even think about dating you, bruh. I only date women, you know what I'm saying? And those, even out of women, is the ones I want to marry. I'm gonna listen to. I'm not listening to anybody that's not outside of that. What are you doing for me in my life for me to listen to your dumbass opinion based off of your life experiences that brought you to this point? And you're a dude, so you could be trying to cripple me in a way to make sure I don't, you know what I'm saying, be bigger than you are. So you can keep your mouth, you know what I'm saying, shut. I ain't listening to nothing out of your dirty mouth. I don't listen to no dude. You know what I'm saying? You can always see in a dude's eyes whether they're shifty or not. But I don't listen to no dude, period, man. If it ain't somebody I found on my own that I get inspiration out of, I don't listen to no dude that's like, hey, you know, you ever thought, hey, bro, you don't need to be thinking about me like that. Don't worry about what I do. Period. Don't worry about what I do. You need to go on somewhere. I'm telling you right now, any man that's telling you, oh, you should think about doing it this way, or, you know, some guy critiquing the way that you're doing your life, that's a weirdo trying to hate on you because there's something in you that he wishes he had, but he can't do nothing about it except get into your head like a woman. I have no respect for those kind of dudes, man. You pray to God. Just pray to God. You know what I'm saying? That way I don't give you any information, you know what I'm saying, that might not work for you on specifically, you know, what I do. And, you know, that way I don't really feel like I'm being trolled or anything. You just pray to God. You know what I'm saying? God will tell you how to get it done, and like be disciplined in your prayer to God, and you know, mean it, and stick to it. And God will lead you up out of there, because I don't have any lustful thoughts about them. Because I don't watch a lot of social media. I don't watch TV. I don't listen to the radio. I'm on my purpose. You know what I'm saying? So I'm either out in nature, I'm doing something with my son, or, you know, I'm looking at content sometimes for research purposes so I can make some really good content to crush these fakes and these women out here. But I don't ingest content like that, because the content, if you look at it on TikTok, it's all booty cheeks clapping, and I'm telling y'all don't even understand how the filtering system is on there. You don't make, if you don't make content, but you can put the filter on there and these women can smudge their faces to where it looks like they're like a doll. And then they take the filter off, they're a different complexion, their pores are huge, there could be scars. You don't know what you're looking at. You don't know what you're looking at. So with them playing the game like this, and they don't have no like honor about it, right? You know what I'm saying? They'll just do all this stuff, and they will eat up all and harvest all their energy from men, and not be like, yeah, there's a lot of filters. There's a couple of women that'll tell you it's filtered heavily, but most won't. And because they really want to believe that distorted reality, and then they look at themselves in the mirror and they don't like what they see, and they're crying and stuff and running back to the filters of TikTok to make them feel good, to post something up so that guys are like, oh my God, you're so hot. You know what I'm saying? It's a weird, messed up way that they keep you in check, you know? The powers that be keep you in check. And what we're not going to do is get on there and allow the women that are stuck in their own mental prisons to have us stuck in it, looking at them and lusting. Bro, we don't know if they took a shower, bath, or not. Think about it logically. I'm not saying it to make you feel disgusted with women, but we don't know what they're doing before they made the video. We don't know. We're not their man. We're not around them. So why simp on them? Like, just like stop thinking about them. And then whenever you're working, you know what I'm saying, on whatever you're doing, and they come around, just have a conversation with them. It don't matter. You're not gonna get the cheeks. You know what I'm saying? If your coworker, it's your coworkers trying to tempt you, man. Yeah, see, coworkers, man. I have some females. I mean, they're content creators, but they don't really tempt me. They're not attractive like that. But they make a lot of content, you know, alluding to a lot of stuff. And I've noticed that the content is upgraded to where, you know, they're wearing more provocative things and putting on thumbnails and stuff that I still don't look at them. I don't care. I just don't even. To me, they're just a bunch of head cases, and I don't want nothing to do with them. Because I don't know, those kind of women to me seem like they don't know how to keep it in their pants, and I can't get with loose women like that. They're putting their health in danger. I just can't get with loose women like that. Yeah. So I mean, look, some guys can't. That's their problem. Just stick to it, man. Stick to it. Stick to the semen retention and build your life, and then wait for the right kind of right the right kind of woman to come in your life. You know what I'm saying? Gotta bring her when the time is right in divine time. And you know what I'm saying? We are always like thinking about regular earthly time and our time and Russian time. There's divine time. It moves different. So when we stick to that, we'll be good to go. But peace, love, and light. Y'all won't hold y'all any longer. I want to get some of these pre-recorded videos posted on the channels tonight and also get on TikTok. But remember, if you have haters out there, it is what it is. Don't care about it. If you don't have haters, you're not doing something right. And a hater is, to me, anyone giving me unsolicited advice, their opinion, and what's the other thing? Oh, criticism, because you're just being a hater. You're criticizing somebody without them asking for it. You're being a hater. We're not working a job where you have a performance exam or whatever. There's no reason for another person to be telling you, you know, their opinion. That's a hater. I don't care if it's your brother. That's a hater. That's a hater. I don't never have anything to say to my best friend Moon about anything he does. It's none of my business. That's his. He's his own king. That's his castle. He do whatever he wants. Why would I be thinking about? Yeah, I think he should be doing this and I think I got other things to be doing and things I should be doing to correct myself and not worried about another man. So anybody automatically when a dude's telling me, or if I watch a video, a content creator, and he seems like he's been watching my content and he's like making a critique video, automatic hater. I know if I was face to face with him, I give him a look like, bruh, we step outside, you know, because I don't like you. You know, I don't like the way you move. I don't need no dude making videos trying to tell another dude how to be a man. Shut your mouth up. Be the best man you can be and lead by example. Shut your ass up. I can't stand watching dudes and these chicks will be on here that you know that what they're talking about they never been through, but they're telling, that's a monitoring spirit. That's some jackass that ain't never been through nothing, using the internet to make money, and the only way he can do it is watching other content creators that's actually going through it. And then be like, oh, he shouldn't have done that, he should have done this, let me go write that down. And then start, shut your ass up. You can tell they never been through nothing. You can tell they never been through nothing. Oh yeah, just talk to God, and you know, when they're, you know, trying to talk to you about, you know, you're your own man, you know that you don't want to be messing around with these chicks. When you're going through an ascension, you're not thinking about having sex like that. You're just not thinking about having sex like that. So if they don't understand that, that's their problem. But you know, you're going through an ascension. Like I was going through mine towards the end of my marriage, but she was gonna do whatever she was cheating the whole time anyway, right? But when you're going through it, you're not thinking of women like that, and then women are approaching you like crazy, especially when you're going through that phase where you're not thinking about them like that. And then when you start thinking about them a little bit, they ain't coming at you as much. But it really don't matter. Yeah, man, you start posting up on your channel, man. You start having dudes like watching your. If you start taking off, dudes start watching your stuff, and then they'll start making content, you know, describing you, your archetype, and being like what you should do. Shut up. I can see it in these dudes' eyes if they're like a coward or they never really done no hard work or been in any situation in their life. There's a certain fear in their eyes, man, of getting caught. There's a look in their eyes. Guys that have that, you know, Sigma look, they've been through everything, they got this real calm, old soul look in their eyes like, I done been through, I don't care. But these other dudes, man, they're like faking it, and they got this fear in their eyes, jittery, kind of scared look. You know what I'm saying? I can see it. So even when the dudes that be ignoring me and acting like, if I start watching, I'm like, so he kind of talking about me, alluding to it, looking at his cowardly eyes, and I can tell it's the kind of man that wouldn't say nothing to me in my face. But I'm like, yeah, that's, yeah, you know. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? But look, y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all 40 minutes. This video might not go viral, but listen, I put up other videos. Keep watching the videos, y'all. Continue to keep hitting that like button and sharing. I don't know if you noticed, but these videos are going crazy viral right now. That's all on y'all. All I do is post the content. You guys do the rest, man. So it's your channel, you know, and if you want to, you know what I'm saying, your actions and the efforts you put in to reflect, you doing what you're doing, hitting the like button, sharing the videos, commenting like you are on the chats and in the comment section. I always get back to you guys, never past a day, maybe like a day, but, you know, normally I get to you guys within the same day. The effort that you guys are putting in, I reciprocate that. So you see the channel growing like crazy. I'll drop content like crazy in the middle of the night, early in the AM when I get up, whenever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I support those that support me. You guys are loving what you see, that I'm going to keep dropping content. No matter what time of the day it is, middle of the night like now, you know what I'm saying? Late, the lighting's bad. I could have, nah, man, I felt it in the moment. Let me go to my Narc Bully channel because, you know, the bullies need a little bit of talk, a little chatter right now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the bullies bully. Y'all keep the bullies in check. There's got to be checks and balances. Y'all the bullies bully. Y'all like, listen, you let a little bit slide, you know what I mean? There's a system for everything, but the bullies got a hand. That's when you step in and be like, listen, what was that? And they be like, oh shit. Oh man, it's a narc bully. Big bad wolf done showed up. You know what I mean? You know how they be acting? Hold, a big bad wolf done showed up. You know what I'm saying? And I'll blow your house down. You know, I'm just talking verbally. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? YouTube, chill out. But anyway, peace, love, and light. Do what y'all do. I'm hop on TikTok and do what I do. I understand if y'all don't want to meet me over there. I'm going to be over there, my shirt off, bouncing my chest for the ladies. Call it whatever you want to call it. But I'm doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate y'all. Continue to do what y'all do. And I'll be back on here either later on tonight, quite possibly, more than likely. So if you're up late, you're out and about, you're at the club or whatever, you might see my black ass pop up. Like, oh shit, what are you talking about? I'm going to be talking some shit. I'm going to be talking my stuff. You know I'm going to be doing it. But I'm going to get on TikTok, you know what I'm saying, and work out. Remember, love yourself. I love myself. Love God. Peace, love, and light, y'all. Take it easy. You're welcome, homie. Come back anytime. I'm going to start scheduling my lives. At least 2 of them. So that way you guys can know, as we're men, and men like a schedule like me. So let me go ahead and put at least 2 lives and schedule them. But I kind of like the spontaneity of the other lives, right? You might be having a down day and I pop up like, oh shit, King David, let me go to yeah, I'm over here, you know. But I'm going to schedule at least 2 of them so y'all know y'all get a daily dose of some inspirational information that you're already thinking anyway. I'm a reflection of you. This is your world. You know what I'm saying? You needed, you know, some more guidance and you wanted some physical manifestation of your thoughts. And poof, I'm here. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I am a physical manifestation of you guys. That's why I'm letting you guys, you know, kind of do what you got to do with the channel. You know, sharing the lives, popping up, commenting, you know what I'm saying? Hitting the like button, not telling you what to do, asking you, you know what I'm saying, to do it, treating you like men, not telling you how to do this or do that and what you got to do, treating you like a man, you know what I mean? You're a grown-ass man. I ain't got no business telling you what to do. You know what I'm saying? All I'm here to do is to put out the information so you guys can protect yourselves and make recommendations. That's it. You're a grown man. I respect y'all as men. I like myself as a man. I don't want nobody telling me what to do. Anybody starts talking some, you better, I better not do nothing but stay black and die. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't like that kind of talk. You know what I'm saying? So I never talk to you guys like that. Oh, you better be. We're not doing that, okay? So appreciate you guys. Be back on here probably later on tonight. It'll be a shorter video though. Peace, love, and light. Stay blessed.